So I just got this message from Michael Johnson where he says that, does anyone know why my field keep breaking into this? And then there are multiple users who are basically saying that they are experiencing the very same issue. So let me just show you how to reproduce the very same issue and what exactly is the problem in the workflow when this happens. Okay, so the first step is I'm just moving back to my Pabbly Connect account and I'm just going to create a new workflow. Okay, so demo for error. So I'm just going to demo an error. So I'm just going to create a workflow by the very same name. Okay, so the very first step is webhook, and you can see the webhook URL is right here. So I'm just going to copy it and I'm just going to click on the capture webhook response button. You can see that it is waiting for a webhook response to come for the first time. Okay, so I'm using Postman right here. Okay, and inside this post URL, I'm sending a data which essentially says name is Neeraj, and I'm sending the data across to the very same webhook URL right here. So I will just press on send, and you can see it says success response has been accepted. Okay, so now I will just go back to my Pabbly Connect workflow, and you can see it has captured the name as Neeraj automatically. Okay, so now what I can do is I will just click on plus, and I will be adding this data to one of the Google Sheets file. So I'm just selecting Google Sheet, clicking on add new row, clicking on connect with Google Sheet. Because I already have one of my account connected, I will select one of those connections. Okay, now it already says a spreadsheet name has been populated, the sheet name has been populated, and let's say this is the name field. I mapped the name field right here which says name is Neeraj. And essentially what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to click on save and send a test request. And if you see the response right here, you will see Neeraj is right here and it has been added. Now this workflow will keep on working as it is as long as you're getting the very same webhook response which always says name is Neeraj or name is whatever you want. Okay, so let me just show you a demo. I will change the name to Pankaj and I will send another webhook data. And you can see get on added. So you can see the value is added right here. This effectively means everything is working fine. Now let me show you how I can break this. Okay, so as you can see, I have already captured a webhook response name is Neeraj, and I have mapped all the fields as it is in the next steps. But now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on recapture webhook response button. Okay, but this time instead of sending the name data, okay, I'll just change this to email, and I will change this to a different email which happens to be different thing. Now there is a difference between recapturing the webhook response, because when you recapture the webhook response, you are essentially telling the software that you really want to map a different field altogether onto the next step. Okay, it is not like the normal webhook responses that you receive, because if you receive normal webhook responses, even if the very same field is not present, it will not create any issues. But because you are basically trying and creating a whole new workflow and you are still recapturing the webhook response, that is why this thing will happen in this specific case. So you can see I removed the name field right here. I just replaced it with the email field, and you can see the email is right here. So I will just click on send now. Okay, you can see the success response has been accepted, and you can see the email has been captured. Okay, now I will just save this specific webhook response. But the problem is last time we actually mapped the name right here, but this time in the webhook response there is no name at all, which essentially means that we are essentially trying to map a field which no longer exists in your entire workflow. Okay, so now if you reload it, okay, you will see that the webhook response is email Neeraga, but inside the Google Sheet, because we haven't captured name earlier, you will see that it will break right here across your next steps. So now it will actually ask you to remap it based on the new fields that you have received. Okay, so if you remap it, it will work fine, everything will happen. But because this old field, the name field is no longer there, basically the mapping on the next steps will actually fail because the webhook response does not have that field. I hope that I made this point clear. So whenever you are recapturing the webhook response, make sure that you have the very same fields that you have mapped earlier. Okay, if you do not do that, your workflow will fail and your workflow will break, and so that is something that you have to take care of. Again, thank you for watching this video.